How did this trainer get bitten? I'm your host Graham. I have been a canine behaviorist for over 30 years. We have put some podcasts together to dispel all the myths, legends and bad training techniques, so you don't fall into the pitfalls as the bad trainers I see flooding the internet. In this video we're going to see how body language played a big part in both the trainer and dog, to explain how this dog bite came about. In this first part of the clip, you will see the Rottweiler launch at the trainer's hand, and within a split second it's in his mouth. Then she will reach down and snatch the lead and raise its shoulder height. She is very fortunate the dog is not aggressive. If the dog had been, it would have jumped and bitten the moving arm. Resource guarding is not the same as true aggressive behavior. In this first part, the trainer is teaching the leave command. She knows this dog has a problem resource guarding. As she says, it's important to get a trainer to analyze the problem. However, I don't believe getting a trainer, with behaviors like resource guarding, or any type of aggression. You need to be looking for a canine behavior specialist in aggression problems. As the dog comes out from under the table, his body language is tense, with head held forward with ears held back and tail held out straight. It shows the dog is nervous, tense, apprehensive. She is trying to teach a leave it command while holding steak in her hand. A bad idea. I have first-year students that wouldn't be making that mistake. She says she believes the dog is beginning to understand the leave it command. In what universe does she believe that? The dog comes from under the table and takes the meat from her hand. There is no way this dog knows the leave it command. In this part she puts the meat on the floor and gives the dog the hand signal to get it. Then she claims the dog has now claimed it and begins to guard the meat. I can see the dog turns and walks away, leaving the meat. Resource guarding can only be seen if the dog feels the item is being taken away from them. In the next clip, you can see the trainer has her foot on the lead, stopping the dog from getting the item. The dog's body becomes tense, rigid and the tail drops. This indicates the dog is becoming stressed. Frustrated at the trainer not allowing him to get his prize. Here you can see the dog giving the trainer the first signs of aggressive behavior. The dog looks sideways at the trainer, showing whale eye, showing the white part of the eyes. The trainer doesn't see this or has no idea what the dog is saying. He probably had this same look in the last clip, but the head was turned away so I'm unable to say for sure. You see the trainer keeping a foot on the lead. The dog's body language keeps telling the trainer he is stressed and very unhappy having the lead tight. Again, at this part he turns his head and gives her the side eye, another clear indication. Again the trainer looks away. The trainer's body language throughout the interaction with this dog have been one of submissive avoidance. If she feels this dog resource guards, then this kind of body language from the trainer is very inappropriate. She needs to turn side on with her eyes looking just above the dog's head, not making direct eye contact, but not looking away. We will go into body language in another podcast. Here in this part of her podcast she admits that the dog's body language is tense, growling at her. Why? Because the lead is tight. She shows submissive behavior by turning away. The trainer continues to wave her hands around, stressing the dog even more. The dog is panting as if it has been running, licking the lips, but the dog is showing high stress levels and anxiety. He shows the whites of his eyes again. You just cannot show this kind of disrespect to a big dog, especially the guard breeds. For some reason that I'm unsure about, she wipes her boots with her hand. Doing this shows submissive behavior by lowering her posture to a stressed out dog. Believe me, she is asking for trouble. She continues to lower her head in submissive posture, and even walks away, with her back to the dog. Here we see the trainer not paying any attention to the dog, despite the dog looking directly at her, by bringing her hand out again. The dog looks and sees the opportunity, as she's not paying attention to the dog, and he lurches forward, snapping at her hand. Her next decision could have had dire consequences, reaching down and snatching the lead. She was very lucky this dog didn't decide to lurch at her arm. It wouldn't have ended so pleasant. A full-grown Rottweiler's bite force is approximately 328 pounds per square inch. To put this into perspective, to break a typical human femur is 138 pounds per square inch. By studying the dog's body language, and by performing the right body language herself, this trainer could have avoided this from happening. In the end she achieved nothing. The resource guarding would continue and possibly got a lot worse after this. Know your limits. Anyone with a pet that feels has a resource guarding issue should contact a qualified behavior therapist trained in this behavior. Most dog trainers are not. Please do your research. WTF Dog Training, working in conjunction with the Happy Dog Training Academy, a not-for-profit organization. All profits go to train rescue dogs. Please like and support us. WTF, where only the truth matters. Thank you for watching. Graham, Master Dog Trainer and Canine Behavior Specialist.